Welcome everybody tonight at Fiancé Fridays on a Friday. We're here with Shabooty, not George because I think he's in Atlanta, JLP and Gina.
Hi,
You
everybody.
were about to say George. You were like, and you caught yourself.
I know. So what's cracking?
What's going on? Hey, hope everybody had a good week.
Yeah, I was looking at their topics and like not too much went on in the 90-day world this week. Um, so it's not me. I'm blaming it on the 90-day world.
Yeah, it wasn't really too much. The end of the tell-all was really not that eventful,
hmm
and the other way, really very uneventful as well. Looking forward to the new show, new faces.
Yeah, I want to talk on. I posted about the Emma chick, and we'll talk about her later in the episode. Um, Real quick, I guess based on the tell-all, I just wanted to shout out one of JLP's tweets that I had reposted, but it was the one about Jasmine, where you JLP posted like, uh, so Mary Jasmine is mad that her side piece had a side piece.
Oh yeah.
I
I
thought
could now for the life of me understand the logic behind that.
Yeah, that and then I think my caption, I think I said, I think that's what we call girl math. Just kidding.
Yeah, I can understand the logic behind that. I mean, you're in an open marriage
hmm
and he's a single guy, so I don't know what the requirements are for. I mean, I watch Seeking Sister Wives and I know they do throw tantrums when the sister wife has another boyfriend or something. So maybe it was like a kind of a crossover move.
No, well, I think the world revolves around Jasmine.
Yeah, it's an ego trip for her.
Yeah, she likes to have her cake and eat it too, but you're not gonna get any frosting, only she is.
Exactly. I was like, that shit doesn't make no damn sense, man. Get off my TV with that nonsense.
True. And then I don't know if you saw my post, it wasn't on the topics, but like today I posted a picture of her with her bald head, but then I put like a fedora on top of her head. And then
She's really milking that bull head, you know. She's really
yeah.
milking that.
Like I couldn't really sit through it for more than like 5 seconds, but I think she posted some video
Yeah.
where she was all like, "I'm not doing this for attention. People that suggest that I'm post doing talking about alopecia for like attention is that's not the case."
Yeah.
And then,
I and she goes, and even man, he shaved his bald head, and the only one that don't shave the head is Matilda. And I'm like, you know what? I'm over this shit already. Get this bitch out of here.
yeah,
Well, you have that Spanish accent, but you nailed it, JLP.
Yeah, she goes, she's going on and on. I don't know what show it is that keeps giving her attention,
mhm.
and she's going on and on and on about the alopecia and alopecia, but
I,
I don't recall her alopecia being that bad. I know she had like a little thinning going on in the top, but not to the point where she should shave her whole head off.
yeah, she said like a little, like a patch of hair, like a patch missing, but it wasn't that bad. But yeah, with like that video that I was talking about, like she puts on this whole like new affect where she has like a super serious tone in her voice, like very serious, and she changes her voice so it's like the serious Jasmine talking about a serious subject.
Because we can take you serious after watching you for 500 seasons, behaving like a deplorable infantile child. Now we got to take you serious because you shaved your head bald? No, I don't think so.
True. Okay, let me look at my topics list. So let me give a shout out for people giving us shout outs. So I'm sure you've seen it on like Instagram or whatever, but like it was like Spotify Wrapped was this week. So Spotify like gave a recap of all everyone's like listening habits, and it was pretty cool to see a lot of our listeners sent us in screenshots of like their like of us, like the top 10, top five podcasts that they listen to, and like we were like number one on many people's lists. And there's several people that had, I could pull it up, but there was like, I was like 1,900 hours of our podcast listened to this
Wow,
year.
that's great.
So let me just look at like a couple to make sure you, well, I don't know, whatever, like 9,500 plus minutes, which So okay, yeah. So whatever I said earlier might not. I forget what it actually calculates into hours, but it was like over 9,500 minutes. And I think Sophia, who listens to us, she had 9,900 minutes.
Oh, that's great. That's awesome.
Yeah, so
We
yeah,
got
it's like
fans
around.
out there. We got our people.
Yeah, I think that's like over like it's around ish. I'm not a math expert. Around like 160 plus hours. So anyway, yeah. Yeah, no, it's pretty cool to see, like, like, because there's those mainstream like podcasts, like Call Me Daddy or whatever the fuck it's called. That's like on Sirius XM now, and so like for example, one person had them in like fourth place and had us first place. So we're beating out like Sirius XM podcasts that make millions of
Yeah.
dollars.
Well, that's impressive. I think we should get a medal, don't you think?
Now we'll get FIFA to give us some.
Yeah, we should get a medal, a special
Yeah, we
medal.
need as soon as you I heard FIFA, I'm like, wait, what? What about FIFA? Like, I need
We
tickets.
should
I
get a
need
special medal for doing that.
Mhm. So yeah, if anyone hasn't sent in their Spotify Wrapped top whatever five list of podcasts, if we're on there, send it to us so we can share it. So that was pretty cool. Thank you everyone for that. Um,
Thank you guys for listening.
sure, yeah, I know Pineapple Girl, I think shared hers. I still have to share yours, Pineapple Girl, which I will when I promote the new episode. Um, so let's see, any things you want as far as the other way, we didn't really talk about it. So any highlights you want to talk about? I could tell you the ones that I tweeted about, which was only two tweets. So to refresh your memory, Manon's husband, he tried it. It was obviously like a bit for the show, but he like dressed up as like a mime.
Oh man, we all knew where that was going.
Yeah, you knew she was gonna like not be.
She lost her shit when she saw him as a mime.
Yeah, then I did like a tweet where I said Manon should have been the mime, so she would have been forced to shut the fuck up.
Yeah, exactly. He was speaking in French. His French is pretty good. I think that they're just bullshitting us about his French.
Hmm.
Like he was holding his own out there with the mime that he was talking to. So I don't know. Maybe he does speak a little French there. But also I saw a post where he's defending her online. Did you see that? Like all
Yeah.
the he's defending her from all the mean tweets and social media
Mhm.
and trying to say that
And how
she's
good of a
really,
mother she is and all that shit, right?
yeah, she's really not that way, that she's, and he put up their wedding pictures and everything, talking about how she's a really wonderful person. She's kind-hearted. So we're like, okay, show us a show us a picture of the kind-hearted, because yeah, that's not what she's portraying.
All we see is a maniac, but uh,
Yeah, she's off the hinges
yeah, and her voice is very grating,
in
and
any language.
yeah, exactly, and the which hurts my eardrum. So I don't care if you're Mother Teresa, if you sound like Manon, I don't really give a fuck.
No, and then the more agitated she gets, the higher the pitch of the voice.
Yeah, and then I listen. Sometimes, like I'll watch a show. Well, a lot of times I'll watch a show at like 2x speed because for timeliness. So imagine her like annoying French accent at like 2x speed babbling.
No, I'd have
Oh,
to
that would
mute
sound
that.
like Minnie Mouse.
Yeah, I'd have to mute that. That would be on mute.
Now you know why I really hate her because she's like double annoying for me. But
Yeah, they didn't show the cafe this week. They probably gave Jenny a break
mm,
from the coffee machine. They probably chased her around the cafe and she had to take a break. They did show Greta, and Greta is like the most depressing part of the whole show. So
yeah, the one thing it's kind of weird is like because I'm like friends with Statler, and Statler has told me kind of her behind the scenes experiences of like filming, and obviously she's publicly had a lot of things she didn't like about filming, but then as far as the things she did like, the way Statler's described it is like when you are actually filming and you're with your partner, it's very like romantic and it's very like exciting, obviously, because you're in front of the camera and you're the star and you're being filmed and it's like so it's very like romantic and intoxicating and stuff.
well, there is nothing romantic about Greta scenes.
Yeah, that's the point I'm trying to make. It's like
That shit is depressing as fuck.
Yeah, like there's no like excitement or romance. There's no like, oh, I'm filming the show. So like even if I don't really like this guy, I'm kind of into him because I'm into filming with her. She's just like a wet, what is this? What's it saying? Like a
Or wet blanket.
yeah, wet blanket. So she's just a sad sack.
I think she had good intentions when she started. Like I guess the idea of doing the show and going and everything, it sounded really good in her head. But
Mhm,
then as it played out, it started to wear on her the reality of it. And
mhm.
she couldn't like I think that what's happening to her is unedited. Like that shit is happening to her in real time. Like the reality is setting in and she's like, wait a minute, I actually moved out over here, left my cat, and now I don't want no kids, I don't want no marriage, she don't even want him.
Mhm.
So she's like, that's it, abort mission, I'm out.
True. And then, yeah, she's like not, it seems like the bloom fell off the rose really quick. Um, but it seems like, I was gonna say, oh, like if you look at her social media though, it seems like she's still living in the UK. So
Yes.
it wasn't a total abortion. I mean that like figuratively. Like she's still in the UK.
Abort the mission. Abort the mission. No,
Yeah,
yeah.
no, oh, so if she's still in the UK, then maybe she probably decided to stay for a different reason, but
Mhm.
or maybe they're gonna, I don't know, they you know that TLC likes to bullshit, so maybe that isn't an act that she's putting on, but she kind of looks real. Like of all the criers, she looks like the realest crier. Like her tears are really from the heart.
Yeah, she did seem like depressed kind of.
Yeah, she seemed like the crier, the sadness character
Mhm.
from that movie that I put up with the turtleneck.
Oh,
Eh,
which movie?
from the movie with Rihanna. What was it with Rihanna? Um, not Inside Out, I think,
Okay,
something like that.
true. Oh,
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, the
Yes.
cartoon with the short bob cut, the thick glasses, and
Yeah.
the turtleneck. I put that up the other day, and people were like, "Oh shit, that's who she reminds me of."
oh yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. But were you surprised though when she was like, I used to send him nudes a lot?
Yeah, I was like, "Oh my lord, really?"
I mean, she's alluded once before in the season that she's kind of like a freak in the sheets.
Oh yeah, yeah. When she first got there, when she before she was saying that she wanted her own privacy and stuff like that.
Yeah, and again, not to like besmirch her in any way, but she'd also, admits she's kind of damaged goods emotionally, so maybe
Yeah,
she acts out sexually.
yeah, probably. I mean, she did say that her stepmother was a monster,
Mhm.
and she should have sought therapy for that before she came on the show or during. I don't know, because it seems to have an effect on her relationship with her boyfriend. I think that's the main reason she doesn't want children is because she was treated so badly as a child.
Well, if she ever ends up on last resort, she'll get quality mental health care.
Yeah, right. So she could go on the hunt for love.
True.
Imagine her on the hunt for love.
hmm You know what's weird though is like, well, like I'm not sure if it's specific to me or a overall thing, but anyway, I always get hung up on social media. So like when we initially found her Instagram account, I was able to tag her, but then now I'm unable to tag her. So either one of two things happened. Either she like restricted me, which means I can't tag her, or she changed her like global settings to where no one that she doesn't follow is able to tag her. So one of those two things happened.
Yeah,
Well,
once they
that
get
mean
on the show, they start trying to act all uppity.
Yeah. It's funny too. Speaking of like on the show uppity and not on the show non-uppity, I mean, I've always talked about this, but like as soon as a cast member's season kind of ends, then they become a lot more like
Yeah,
they're a lot more like with bloggers and shit, they're more friendly to bloggers.
social media friendly they become.
Yeah, yeah, they become more social media friendly after they're off the air. 'Cause then all of a sudden, their ego kind of goes away. So, for example, like the Burger King guy, the other day, he sent me like a new meme of him where I can't remember if it was Old Spice or something, but there's like
Yeah, it's Old Spice.
yeah, there's like some, I forget what it is, but there's like some character on the Old Spice can or whatever it is that looks just like him. So he sent it to me to post. which obviously he's not on the current season right now. So, when they get off the season, they're like, oh, they want bloggers to post about them, but then when they're on, they're not that like they don't like. I don't even think he follows me back, or well, I don't even know. I don't think I.
I think maybe they have a restriction that well, as long as their season is airing, that they have to keep a low profile.
I
But
mean, no,
then again, yeah, that wouldn't make sense because
yeah, like they probably can't come on podcasts, but they could like send memes or they could follow bloggers.
yeah, that wouldn't make sense because we've seen more than enough of certain people on social media during, before, and after their season.
Yeah, so. I don't even know if he follow. It's just funny because I don't even know if he follows me, but then he's sending me memes to post. So maybe you should first follow me, then I'll consider posting your meme. Anyway,
Yeah, that's true.
so there was that. Is there anything else from the other way you want to talk about? Because I think those are the only tweets that I posted about, and I can't.
I think that was the only thing they showed because they didn't show the cafe. Oh, and the Chloe and her mother thingy, but nobody really is even paying attention to that couple. I don't know. They can go missing and I wouldn't notice.
Yeah, that couple just seems.
The Chloe and
It seems.
Johnny, the pirate, the
Yeah.
she told her mom he's cheating on her, but she didn't tell the mom she was also cheating, and it's
Mhm.
like they're trying to make it up as they go along, like they did
Like
with
like
the
that.
threesome people. Remember the threesomes from
Yeah, yeah.
Mexico?
Yeah,
Amani
like
and them?
yeah, like there's certain couples that are like real couples, meaning like whether there's a camera or not, they're like a real couple. Then there's the certain couples where it's like they're only together for the camera. So,
Yeah, I think that there's certain couples that the TLC just does them. Okay, well, just do an improvisation in front of the camera. Just make shit up as you go along.
mhm,
Because none of that, it doesn't, you can't even follow what's going on with them.
mhm.
It's all
Yeah, no,
over the place.
it just seems very hollow. Like
Yeah, it's all over the place. It's all over the
not,
place.
it's not, it's not. There's no like real emotion. It's almost like it's almost like filming a season with your fuck buddy. It's your
Well,
situation.
you'd have more content with your fuck buddy because at least you
Yeah.
guys have a little bit more in common. But this is like somebody that
Mhm.
they used to FaceTime over over the phone and decided they're gonna do a show together, and they used to rehearse their lines on FaceTime.
Yeah, it's like a situationship at best. But anyway, so it doesn't even feel like a real relationship.
And we all know he's been on the show already, so.
Yeah. So anyway, we know they're not together. So that's that. Yeah, I don't think Gina, is there anything else in the other way that happened? Because I can't remember anything else. So
I can't remember anything else other than
No,
I want
that
Greta
was
off
it.
my screen too. And I keep telling George, I'm like, dude, she pulled a reverse Uno on him.
mhm. True.
She let him on and she totally played him like a guy plays a girl. She tells what's his face what's his name what he wants to hear to like ring him in. So basically what a lot of men do to women. No offense.
Oh, yeah, of course.
True. Okay. So that was that topic. We don't have to spend much time on this, but because I don't have the facts in front of me, but apparently like Netflix is gonna buy like Warner Brothers Discovery, so that's kind of interesting.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of shit you're gonna have to go through Netflix for, and it sucks a lot because a lot of movies that you're gonna expect to see in the movies are gonna go right to Netflix.
Mm.
So that's the downside of it, and they're
You
gonna
know,
buy a lot of the series franchises that we like, and they're gonna up the price as well.
that's what I was gonna say is like, so they're gonna add like a lot to the library of Netflix, but then Netflix is gonna send you an email. It's like, hey, we're adding a lot more offerings, but we're jacking up the price another $5 or something.
Five
No shit.
bucks.
I already I'll have it with ads just because I don't want to pay like 18 bucks.
Mm.
They're not only that, you're gonna have your subscription, and then they're gonna have a little sidebar. If you want to watch the movie that just came out, you gotta pay like if you were watching it in a movie theater price,
Like
probably.
20 bucks or something
Yep,
like
you're gonna have to
that.
pay $20 to watch the part
Mm.
three of Dune or something like that. And yeah, so I guess that I find it interesting because Warner Brothers, I mean, it's a really, really, really old company,
Mm.
to sell out like that to Netflix.
like I made a what's it called? A politically incorrect joke on Twitter, but I said, "Oh, here's finally Chitty will finally have his chance to be on Love Is Blind."
Well, you know what? Go to the next topic, Shabooty.
Okay,
Well,
look,
technically, there was a girl who had like
Just go to the next topic,
there
Shabooty.
was a
I don't
girl this season that had like
I don't want
vision
to I don't want to
problems, but
I don't want
not that bad.
I don't want to go to hell this week. Just go to the next topic.
you want to make it to Christmas?
Yeah.
Sure, okay, the only thing I'll add real quick before I go is like on that one is like net the as far as the money, it's like an $83 billion deal. So it's the deal is to acquire the Hollywood behemoth's television and film studios as well as HBO Max will bulk up the world's biggest paid streaming service. So anyway, that's I'm curious how it will affect like TLC at all. If they'll be tighter budgeted or
It's gonna be one big thing called cable television. Remember when cable television came out that you had to pay for every single thing you wanted to watch,
Mm,
special thing,
You still do.
and
You
you
still
still do. That
do.
all they're doing is putting a fancy name to cable television
mm,
under one umbrella, Netflix.
true.
Everything you want to watch is gonna have to be paid for extra, extra, extra. Those series that we like watching, if they're gonna acquire all the most popular series, all the Marvel universe, all of that shit, they're gonna acquire it and then they're gonna monetize off of that. So if you like those shows, prepare your pockets.
Yep. All right. So that's that topic. Okay. So I guess Libby posted a statement, like a holiday photo in a statement. So let me, you want to read you her statement?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a second. Let's see. Obviously, Libby, whose father passed away. So let's see. Let me read you what she said. So this is what Libby, aka Mrs. Andre, said. She says, as we step into the holiday season, everything feels bittersweet. We're grabbing onto any ounce of joy we can. The holidays were my dad's absolute favorite. Nothing made him happier than watching everyone open their presents, hence his nickname, Happy. He was truly the best dad a girl could ask for. Our hearts are shattered and we're still so confused by it all, but we're trying to keep moving forward. We appreciate all your love messages and for checking in on us. It means more than you know. We hope your December is filled with joy, happiness, and every ounce of love possible. That's from Libby.
Yeah, we already covered our condolences and all of that stuff,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah, but I just felt like it
Yeah.
was good to read.
Yeah. I just feel like I hate to say it, I think they're gonna try and get a spin-off out of this whole thing.
Mhm.
Oh, that would no. I hope not.
I think that's why they were so mad about it leaking that he died. And then there's some bunch of stuff on the internet on how he died.
You're saying like you're saying they were hoping to film all the like drama.
Yeah, like the hospital, him being in there was a bunch of stuff. Remember, he recorded a bunch of stuff when he was in the hospital. I
Mhm.
mean, I'm not saying that they knew how it was going to end, but maybe they're going to try to work their way into a spinoff about what happens now because we know he had money and the business and the kids were always at odds.
Mhm.
So I'm thinking that because I know Andre and Libby are very money hungry and greedy people.
They
So
all are. I'm
they all
sorry,
are.
but they all are.
They all are. They had the poor guy, bankrupt. So I'm thinking they're gonna try to monetize off something like that.
Mm. Yeah, I mean,
I've seen people do. I mean, like in the sister wives, that the son died, and then he committed suicide, and they talked a bunch about that and had a whole. So it's not like it's nothing is private anymore.
yeah, it always like cringes me though when like something like that happens and then they do like the self-recording on their iPhones in the hopes of it being on like diaries at the very least or something.
Yes, that there's nothing private anymore. Nothing is sacred.
Like that gives me the cringe or whatever because like
Yeah, that gives me the cringe too. I mean, you get to relive.
Mhm.
your loved ones' last moments and stuff on television,
Mhm.
and the world gets to see them at their worst, you know? Like
Yeah, 'cause,
we don't
like
need to see that.
yeah, like I remember like I think it was like I can't remember. Anyway, I think it was like Cara when she was on Diaries. It's or well, I know for example, I know like it happened with a couple it happens with a lot of couples, but anyway, like on Diaries, for example, it happened with Ari and like Benny, and then and it also similarly happened with like Cara and Guillermo. So what happens is like in those kind of relationships where it's like the marriage is kind of ending and they're like fighting a lot, it'll be a thing where it's like for Diaries, it'll be like they'll set up like the iPhone camera and they'll set up a
Mhm.
shot and then it'll be like, all right, recording, and then they'll go sit down on the couch and then they're like partner, like either Guillermo or Benny and whatever, they'll sit down and then they'll start having like their argument. And it just seems so like forced and like
Yeah, like let's argue in front of the camera
yeah, and it's
and
like
don't
some
leave out any of the words you really call me.
yeah, it's like it's one thing if you have like a professional like camera crew filming you and you're having like a real argument. It's
But
another
you
thing
know
if
what?
you're recording yourself.
I think we are naive to believe there's not at least one TLC camera in there.
Hmm.
You know, because you've tried. I mean, I try to record myself doing stuff, and it's a disaster. So those videos are way too perfectly recorded and timing.
Well,
Well,
we've spilled I've spilled the tea on that. So most couples are kind of self-recorded, but then certain couples, the bigger couples, do get like they'll have like a sharp producer with them, like sometimes
yeah, they got somebody
An
in there
intern.
recording.
yeah,
Yeah.
the intern will be there like filming and shit.
Yeah, I believe that. But yeah, it's kind of cringe to watch people's like certain things. We've become so desensitized to what's personal and what's, like people sharing their health issues and stuff like that, knowing that you're monetizing off of it, that kind of makes me upset too. Like I don't like to see that. There should be a line, there should be a boundary where you say, you know what? Oh, I want to go on this journey alone. I don't want the whole world to have to go on this journey with me. This is my private life, you
Mm,
know? People sharing their health issues and videotaping it. If it's not just for to videotape, they're videotaping it. They're videotaping. They're recording it to monetize off of it. That's
mhm.
what makes me sick.
Yeah. So anyway, that was the Libby thing. Okay, let's see. So I posted a photo of like, well, so Colty has that Brazilian girlfriend now, and then there was a photo of her sitting in this like chair that kind of concealed her stomach, um, which I thought was interesting. And then I noticed, and then obviously I heard rumblings that she may be, I didn't say 100%. Said there's rumblings that she may be pregnant. And it was kind of interesting seeing her, and this photo's on my Instagram at shabooty.com. But anyway, my caption said, I heard Colty's Brazilian girlfriend could be pregnant. While she doesn't look it in this picture, while she doesn't look it in this picture, sitting in that seat like that is a great way to conceal any potential baby bump. Just saying, and I'm pretty sure she's DTF, aka down to film. Um, so I posted that, and then it's funny when like I post something and then I'll get like a reaction indirect. They don't like tag me, and then like I literally the next day after I posted that, she posted a photo on her stories like standing up, like with her shirt lifted up so she could show off kind of like her abs and stuff. So I think it was supposed to tell me she's not pregnant, I guess, because she showed off her like stomach.
They haven't decided yet what they're gonna say if she's pregnant or not pregnant. Probably on Diaries we'll see them again. Is she in Brazil or does she live state in the
Yeah,
States?
She's
she's
in
in Brazil.
Brazil.
Yeah,
Oh, okay, here we go.
but
Here we go.
I guess for the follow up, I should post. I could post it in the picture, but I should post the what's it called? The picture of her abs if you're interested.
Oh yeah, put that up.
Okay, hold on.
Somebody has to call the Brazilian consulate, go personally, send them some kind of message. There's two people that shouldn't be allowed in Brazil, period. And that's Colty and that other douchebag
Paul.
from Seeking Sister Wives.
Mhm.
Paul,
Oh, yeah. I
yeah,
was like, Paul's already living there. That's
Paul,
lost cause.
Paul's already a citizen. They won't give him back. They
Well,
won't give
he
them back,
he
but they
dies
won't
every
take them.
week, so it's fine.
Yeah, Paul has died at least 10 times this year alone.
But you know what's annoying is like sometimes like there'll be like a 90 Fiancé fan on Instagram, they'll follow me and then I may follow them back. And then sometimes like if they're Brazilian American or whatever, if I DM them, they'll say, "Hey, you know who's been sliding my DMs is like Colty." So any kind of Brazilian American that I run into on Instagram, Colty already like DM them before I even knew him.
It's sliding in your DMs. Shabooty.
Yeah.
He doesn't waste any time.
Yeah. But
Well,
yeah, well, you know what it is. Once you get that taste of TLC, it's like heroin.
Well, I thought
Once
you
you
were
get
gonna
that TLC fame, you just keep you need it. You want more. You keep looking for
I
more and
thought you were
more.
gonna say once you get a taste of that Brazilian booty.
No, I mean,
I was
God,
gonna say Brazil nut, so
well, yeah. Once you get that taste of fame, you just keep on. You like, if I find somebody else,
Well,
can I come back?
he knows how to leverage it really good. Like he knows how to leverage the fact that he has like a lot of followers on Instagram, that he's like on television, and then he used that to get like new women and shit.
Yeah, because that equals I can he probably uses the line I've been on television, I'm a movie star, I can get you on TV. And
Mhm.
I've been
then they're
on
like
90 Day Fiance or whatnot.
and he was on Hunt for Love too, so
Yeah, but
and
that's probably hasn't aired there just yet, so
well
it's
he shows
probably
he's probably one of those people that walk around with his shit on his phone showing everybody, yeah, look at me here on the show. This is me on the show.
Mhm. Oh, and then so did you see the Zesty Colty doppelganger dancing video?
Yeah, it does
yes.
look like him.
Like yeah, Colt doesn't have a job. He's a homosexual.
That's Colty if he could actually like if he didn't have two bad legs or something.
Oh, well, yeah, he broke his leg like 100 times.
Mhm.
So, well, he's coming back to our screens. I get the feeling we'll see him again.
Probably. I'm probably doing him a favor when I keep posting about him. But
We've had worse. We've had worse keep resurfacing.
Mhm. Yeah, so it's funny how he well, he's like notoriously a quote unquote eater. So
Oh yeah, that's another way how he drags them in.
yeah, with his mouth, with his tongue. Anyway, so hopefully Debbie isn't grossed out when I keep calling him an eater on Instagram.
Debbie probably doesn't even look at it.
Well, she follows me and shit. And shit.
Yeah, she hardly posts anything.
No, but she'll check my shit, my content. But anyway, so yeah, that's the culty news that his girlfriend may or may not be pregnant, but she does have like a flat stomach. So anyway, we'll see. We'll check in with her. Um, Okay, yeah, we already talked about JLP's Jasmine tweet. As far as like this coming season, apparently there was a first look tonight, but I haven't watched it because I want it to be fresh on Sunday night for B90. But I did post about your favorite cast member JLP, which is Emma, aka Wiggy. Um,
Oh yeah, oh that's her name, Emma. You guys took a look at that wig.
yeah, so like
Yeah, you you know there's gonna be issues with that.
yeah, so I posted about it and I said there's an elephant in the room. And not that there's anything wrong with not that there's anything wrong with said elephant, but this is Emma pictured with Ziad from the new season of B90. So that's a wig, right? Parentheses, I guess she's on that season one Sophie trajectory. So,
Yeah, she got that shit. That part is
get the
all it
Timu
starts like
wig.
mid forehead.
Yeah. And then just if you're curious for their biography or whatever, she's 28 from California, Ziad, not Ziad with an E, but Ziad with an A. IA, he's from Morocco. Emma met Ziad on on an international dating app and was quickly swept up by his charm. Now she's flying to Morocco. Isn't that where the guy with Debbie, old school Debbie was? Morocco? Osama. Anyway, determined to leave with a ring on her finger, but she's hiding a past engagement to another Moroccan man. And Emma may not be the only one keeping secrets as Ziad's behavior sparks doubts, making her question whether their love story is really what it seems. So I noticed that Rob follows Emma on Instagram. So
Oh Lord.
Mm, yeah, she kind of does like give
It's
me
like a
like
high
a mini
school.
Sophie vibes.
Yeah, it's like a high school, and they like the same students, but they just don't want to graduate. They just want to stay in the school and just keep, intermingling with each other.
Hmm.
Just like that movie with Drew Barrymore where she returns back to high
Oh
school.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
but I will say, like, out of the new cast members that I followed, Emma's the only one that, well, the one that comes to mind that actually followed me back. And she seems to be like a good sport with a good sense of humor because she wasn't bothered by that post that I just read. Um,
Wait till we get into the season
Yeah,
and
don't
and
hold your
revisit
breath.
that. Wait till we get mid-season and revisit that.
well, yeah. Anyway, but she at least she commented too and said, "Yes, it is heart emoji," meaning like, "Yes, it is a wig." So for now, she's a good sport. Yeah, if we get too vicious, maybe she won't be a good sport. But for now, she's a good sport.
Well, she better put her big girl pants on because we
You guys are gonna
we
drag her through the mud.
let me tell you something. The first thing I come for is your wig.
Hmm.
I cannot tolerate a bad wig.
You're
The,
the one that kind of like
yeah.
pointed it out.
The minute I saw it, I'm like, oh no, please no.
That's like your
I
kryptonite.
cannot tolerate a bad wig.
That's like your kryptonite air.
Yeah. I mean, it's so easy. There's so many tutorials on YouTube. There's so many ways that you can
Well,
avoid that.
like, do you think? Well, the producers are. They obviously know, like, the shittier the wig, the more comments it's gonna get.
Yeah, you know what? That's what I was gonna tell you. Over the years, the producers have picked up on the things that irritate us, the viewers. So then they tell the newcomers, okay, wear shitty wig. Like I feel like on Love After Lockup, but Love After Lockup, I think they really are their shitty wigs. Like those are their true wigs.
Yeah.
But they say, okay, the shittier the wig, or do this or do more of that. Remember, there was a time when they were always saying, "I'm done, I'm done." That was the punchline after every argument. I'm
Mm.
done. They kept running with that, running with that. So they pick up on stuff that is like key points to get our attention. It's like an algorithm.
Yeah, no, like, and like without getting into too specifics, but that's not us. Like, we're not like guests. That's not our guesstimation or whatever, or our. There's another word for it, but I can't think of it. But anyway, like, I know for a fact that's what some producers do is like they'll know what's funny and they'll know what.
Yeah, of course. They because they read up on they follow certain podcasts on the down low. They read the tweets. They see what's the chatter.
Captain.
Yeah, they listen to the chatter that's going on. They're like, okay, this is this is this and that.
Yeah, and they love to use like props and stuff. Like that's why when like some goofy shit pops up out of nowhere, whether like for example, yeah, Jenny had like pizza sauce making spaghetti, like just little shit like that. Gino had his like fake ass sausage that was whatever liver sausage that like you knew was gonna
Yeah, what about Jasmine with the butt plugs? Remember that?
yeah, jazzing with the butt plug.
Wow. Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
they always throw in the cheesy stripper when somebody's gonna get married.
Yeah, cheesy stripper. So they do that obviously on purpose. Um,
Yeah,
that's
it's just like it's like an algorithm to pick up likes.
yeah. So they know what the fuck they're doing. Um, let's see. Let's go. Let me look at my topics list. So yeah, we're buzzing through our topics very quickly. Okay, so that's Emma. Will Sunday night will be the new season. That'll be exciting. Some new blood. And also there's one chick who's a PAWG, fat ass white girl, and she's the one with like
What?
the rapper.
Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait. Go back. What did you say? What?
She's a POG.
A pog? What?
PAWG is the acronym. Fat ass white girl.
Oh, okay, okay. No, I'm new to that. I didn't know. I thought it was something like a Wiccan or some shit like that.
Just a little.
Trust me, when I first heard
Yeah, I
it, I
thought it
thought
was
it
like
was the
she's
old
into.
school game with
Yeah,
like the pogs.
I thought it was like some witchcraft or some shit she was into,
Oh, a giant ass.
like a wizard.
Well, a giant ass will put a spell on many men. Anyway, so yeah, there is a Pog, and I think she's with like the, I don't know if he's from Belize, but he's like the rapper dude or something.
Yes, yes, he
Yes,
is.
we're
That
gonna get
you
we're
got
gonna
it.
get more. We're gonna get a new rapper on the show. I saw him. I saw a clip of on the show of he's like recording at a studio or something.
But you know what I hate though is like when it's a new season and we're like excited about certain couples, but then on the first episode they only show like four, three or four couples or something, or two or three couples.
Well, they gotta leave some room. You know how they bring one in, they see how it's going, and then they bring
They
in,
bring one in, take
yeah,
one out.
take one in, and like the hokey pokey.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
hopefully if the editors know what the fuck they're doing, they have Emma for the wig and then they have the Pog for the Pogness. Anyway, so that's that. Next topic. We're already like three, four,
Darcey and them.
yeah, we're already like three-fourths through our topic, so it's gonna be a short show. So yeah, Darcey, Stacey, Jovi, Yara, Georgie, I guess. Um, they were all hanging out at a party or something in Miami, and like DJ Khaled was there. I put the photo on my Instagram tonight at shabooty.com, and then Scott Storch was there, which is another like music producer. So yeah, did you see that photo?
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah, yeah, and they were
You
partying with
impressed?
DJ Khaled.
Were you impressed that they were rubbing elbows with them?
I mean, who DJ Khaled? Come on, it's like he's everywhere with everybody at all times. He's like God. He's everywhere, so it's hard not to run into DJ Khaled in Miami.
Yeah, I'm curious if he knew who the fuck they were though.
He probably,
And
well,
didn't
they probably told him we're Darcey and Stacey from 90 Day Fiance,
listen to our song.
and he probably dropped dead after that.
I hope they didn't play their shitty song for them, for him.
Imagine DJ Khaled listening to that shit.
Or they put it on had the DJ play it.
Mm.
He'd be like, take that shit off and burn it.
Yeah, and then let me see. So I posted it tonight. So let me see what some of the comments say. Let's see. Here's some of the comments section. It says, "Plastic surgery reigns supreme among them 90-day ladies. Definitely write another one. Oh, damn, 90-day cast members are putting out rap songs. Real Housewives better watch out." Um, let's see. This is the laughing emoji. This says, "Laughing my ass off, random Scott Storch appearance," who's like allegedly he's famous for cocaine usage in the past. Um, and then let's see. Those, I mean, I just posted it like an hour ago. So those, and then this one says, "God, they look horrible." So those are only comments so far. Anyway.
They're not they're overexposed, so people are desensitized to anything Darcey and Stacey.
Mhm.
It's not like we haven't seen them in forever. And we're like, oh shit, we saw Darcey and Stacey with DJ Khaled. We see Darcey and Stacey every week, every other show, every time. So we're desensitized to their shit.
Mhm.
So you're not gonna get a lot of traffic over those two.
True. And then, okay, let's see. So that was that. Did you see the Cara singing pop music, like a cover of a pop song? Like, I don't know if it's a cappella, but did you see that video I posted tonight as well?
That
Mhm.
is not a cappella. A cappella is like you're singing in your shower. She's auto-tuned to death.
Like, well, I'm trying to remember, was it karaoke style or what?
It's like she's recording in something. It looks like
Or
she's
it's like
recording.
pre-recorded and lip syncing.
And yeah, lip syncing some pre-recorded nonsense.
Maybe I need to listen closer.
It sounds like auto tune just took over and told her, you know what, just sit this one out.
Well, I don't know, maybe I'm easily impressed, but I thought it.
Yeah, I think you're easily impressed by Cara.
True. Well, I don't know. I was like, oh, we finally get to hear because we
You're
always.
you're you're
Yeah.
starstruck on Cara, like Shabooty.
I mean, it is what it is. But I wasn't gonna say. No, but like we had in the past, we said, yo, she sings bachata. If she could do like pop music, she would be awesome to.
If she wants to impress me, she
Mhm.
has to sing without anything. Just grab a mic and just sing a cappella. And she tried that at the party at the
Hello
Hello
House.
House, and it was terrible.
Well,
Somebody said she was saying it sounded like she was saying lentils, lentils.
Lentil beans.
The song sounded like lentils.
Mhm.
I love lentils.
True. So anyway, we'll see. I'll have to listen to it a couple more times to see if I hear an auto tune or backing vocal or
Wait till George hears that. He gonna tear that shit up. I'll be like,
I think he's supportive of her musical career as well. But anyway,
yeah, I mean, listen, follow your dream,
mhm.
follow your dream.
But sometimes your dream is meant to be popped like a balloon, and she just should go back to
Yeah,
making those balloon animals.
exactly. She did balloon arches and she was really good at that. I mean,
Mm,
there's a lot of money to be made in that. Those things are very expensive.
true. And then she did post like a repost of a quote, like a viral quote on Instagram that says, "Unfortunately, for those who hate me, I will be going harder in 2026."
Well, she can only do but so much before she fades away into obscurity. But I think TLC might hang on to her a little longer. She's still got a couple more ladders to climb before she reaches the, like George says, before she fights the final dragon at the end.
Mhm. Before she's like Khaleesi and she climbs on top of a dragon and flies.
Yeah, and just flies the fuck away already.
Yeah. So anyway, that's Kara or Kara. I don't know. I mispronounce the name like bachata, bochata. It don't matter. Anyway.
Shut up.
So that's that. Okay, we're literally flying through topics. So I guess we're at strip club reviews. I don't know.
Oh
Yes.
shit, I gotta send them. Oh yeah, it was so I looked at DJ Khaled and
Mhm.
it was his 50th birthday.
Oh.
He's
He's
wearing the same suit.
he's only 50. DJ Khaled is only 50.
Mhm.
I feel like I've been listening to DJ Khaled for more than that.
He looks young for 50, but I guess fat don't crack.
Yeah, if he lost weight, he'll look older. He has to stay. There's some people that their chubs makes them look younger. You notice a lot of people when they lose extreme amount of weight, they start
Mhm.
to look older.
Have
There's
you
some people that need that little chubby face.
have you seen what like Kelly Osbourne looks like these?
Oh my God, don't get me started on that. I could not believe it.
Yeah, I thought it was like
There has to be AI involved in that. That can't be real.
I think it's her because she's probably on Ozempic, but I thought because they have like two, I'm pretty sure they have like two daughters, and because one of the, correct me if I'm wrong, but one of the daughters wasn't interested on like being on the reality show, but I thought it was the other daughter, but then apparently it was Kelly Osbourne.
Because I remember the last time thing I remember about her was that she had when they had the show. I think she had the
Oh,
gastric sleeve,
Dang. Oh yeah, she does not.
and
Sorry, I just
then
looked up her
after
picture. She looks
after
unrecognizable.
unrecognizable, and then after the gastric sleeve, she still looked pretty good. She was still doing the show with them, and then I saw a picture of her yesterday, I think it was, or today, and I was like, "What the fuck is that?"
oh, by the way, fun fact, she has me blocked on Twitter. Kelly Osbourne.
Yeah, I think Kelly does have an older sister named Amy.
So
Yeah,
maybe it's Amy's picture.
no, I think it's Kelly, but there is another daughter named Amy. But Amy's the one that wasn't interested on being on the MTV reality show.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay, that will make sense. Yes. Sherry says she did admit to taking Ozempic because it was easier than working out.
Hmm.
Mm. The easy way out. Go
The easy
figure.
way out, and then you find out that it's not so easy when you're coughing and shitting and vomiting all at the same time.
They both look like they've been on Ozempic.
Yeah,
Ew.
they're really overdoing it on that Ozempic thing.
No, both her and her sister both look
And the mother
really
too.
like,
The mother too.
dang, she don't look like like this Amy girl is my age. She don't look like it. I'll post it on Patreon and I'll send it in the group chat.
They look sickly. They overdid it. They look. Kelly looks, and I'm sorry, but Kelly looks terrible. Girl, go back to being chubby, because that is not a look for you. A lot of people are abusing that Ozempic and whatever else they're taking, and they look terrible, terrible, like sickly, very sickly. Ariana Grande and that other, the one that's on Wicked with her, I forget her name. They both look emaciated, like sickly.
Mhm. Yeah, let me go look on Patreon so I could see what the sister looks like. Hold on.
Hold on, I'm doing that right now. I needed to put it in the group chat first, so
Sure.
but I just sent you the strip club reviews as well.
Mhm.
Okay,
There's
picture sent of her sister.
okay. Oh, damn. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, she looks. Yeah, I
She
mean,
looks like she's her like 55.
yes, yeah.
It could be her sister's picture modified. Now with AI, you really can't, because I just can't wrap my head around Kelly Osbourne's look. I just can't.
No, I'm pretty sure. Well, it was a video that I saw, so I'm pretty sure it was Kelly, but she did look odd. Um,
Mm.
and then as far as Amy, yeah, Amy looks even scarier than Kelly.
Yeah, Amy looks even scarier, and then the mom is on that shit too.
Mhm.
The one I haven't seen is the brother.
Oh yeah, the brother got skinny too, didn't he? He used to.
Fuck it. Hey, fuck it. Let's just get a whole family package.
Yeah. So anyway, we have. Is your husband around for strip club reviews?
Yeah, he's coming up now. You can start him. And
Okay.
we'll call him that.
Let me real quick though before we get to strip club reviews. Let me just see what if anyone in the Zoom chat is saying anything interesting. Lana says he's skinny too, meaning I think it's Jack Osborne or something. Sherry says Sharon and Kelly look like they're anorexic. Let's see. Lana says, "You're right, Shabooty. Other daughter is Amy. I hope Kelly is not grieving her dad and not eating." Sherry says, "Oh my God, Kelly Osbourne looks hideous. She has said she takes Ozempic because it's easier than working out." I think one of y'all read that earlier. My bad. Um, let's see. I think that's basically most of the recent messages. Oh, Lana says he has a big third leg too, apparently, but I forget who we were talking about. Uh,
Oh,
Colty or something?
yeah, I think she's talking about, Lana was talking about Colty. And
Colty.
Lana, we are sorry to tell you that is not the case.
Yeah, because I thought he had a microphallus, but anyway.
Yeah, they were a lot of, I think she said, I think she meant bad leg, that his penis wasn't like it get hard and stuff like that. I'm hoping that's what she meant. She said he has a bad third leg, so I'm hoping she meant that
Oh.
the penis is not working.
All right, should we do the strip club reviews?
Yeah, go ahead. My husband is saving the world playing Call of Duty right now.
Okay. All right. I guess since George isn't here, we're not going to do the guessing the city game, but this is Jumbo's Clown Room. And I guess I might, unless you want to guess where it'd be, or should we cut to?
Jumbo's Clown Room.
Yeah.
Wow.
Should I just tell you where it is?
I mean, for the sake of for the sake of rushing it, but that would be it. Just give us a hint of the state, and if nobody guesses in two guesses, then go ahead.
Okay, let's see. Um, it's in California.
Oh, okay. California, San Diego.
No.
I guess Gina left.
She's doing her laundry.
Oh, San Francisco.
No,
Okay. San Bernardino.
no.
All right, I give up.
The City of Angels.
Oh, Los Angeles. How could I forget the dumpster fire? Los Angeles, the dumpster fire.
Mhm. So anyway, okay, this is Jumbo's clown room. Okay, ready?
Right?
Okay, review one. This is from Carlos. It says, Jeremy, the fake owner of the place that stands around selling low quality crap and being a complete idiot, is the only reason I wouldn't recommend this place to anyone. 1 star.
He stands around selling low quality crack.
No crap.
Oh crap! Oh, I'm sorry. I was like, what? Low quality crack?
Yeah, I don't know what the crap that he's selling, what, the women? Anyway,
Yeah, probably makes
Well,
you
and it
buy.
probably would be crack and
Yeah,
other drug
probably. Yeah, he's probably peddling.
paraphernalia.
That's probably
mhm.
what he wanted to say. The owner's selling low quality drugs to get you high enough to come in here.
Mhm. Okay, the next one is from Dylan. It says, why is everyone so geeked up about this place? I'm from the Midwest and I came to Hollywood on vacation. We ended up here after going to a few bars. The girls don't even get fully nude and it is very small inside. The beers are $5, which is normal anywhere related to this, but for such a small establishment and not fully nude, we will not be back here. 1 star.
You know, imagine if it's Dylan from the show,
That's what I was thinking.
right? He's from the Midwest, isn't he?
So you know who gave me the idea to make to review the strip club? You want
What?
to take a guess, Shabooty? Who
Uh,
gave me the idea? One of your favorite strippers.
Sophia? No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. You mean one of our
Well,
super listeners?
Yeah. And your favorite, probably your favorite stripper too. So,
True.
all right, Shabooty.
Well, she's the one that probably listened for what, 9,900 minutes or something.
Oh, that's good. Look at that. We even get these strip club reviews in there.
Yeah. So, okay, let's see. Well, I know she's friends with a clown stripper, but that's a whole nother topic.
well,
Um,
yeah.
So okay, there's Marco. He says, I give only 2 stars because none of the girls gets naked. What kind of strip club, you know? Anyway, the drink this dude's English is really fucked up. Anyway, I'll just read it as he wrote it. Let me start from the beginning, and I'm gonna purposely read his bad English instead of trying to correct it on the fly because it's like so bad. I only give 2 of stars because none girls get nakeds. What kind of strip club you know? Anyway, the drink's super cheap for a club, so that's good. But we want to see titties and ass and disappointed. If you want a real strip club, you got to go to the Vegas Spearmint Rhino. You need to open it in Los Angeles. 2 stars.
I read that. No offense, I read that like in an Asian accent.
I read it in like a Hispanic
I
accent
read it like an Asian accent at first.
because the first name is Marco.
Yeah, but you need open in you need open now.
Yeah. So and whatever Marco is, it was Marco with a K. So
Mm, Marco with a K. Okay, it's probably Latino.
he's probably like whatever race Triple X Beast is or something. Anyway,
Mm.
Hawaiian.
yeah. It's like anyway, here's a long review from Rodney. It says, I really didn't like the place. It's like an old rundown strip club had a baby with a Portlandia feminist bar. Before you go, before you go ready this. Long lines to get in, no way to get in faster. All the staff and girls have an attitude. That's part of the decor. The hipster crowd enjoys dancers slash strippers with an attitude. Not a burlesque show, not a strip club. Just girls doing pole tricks without getting nude. Dancers do not smile. Like they really don't. They all have a fuck you attitude. If you're into emo, no smile, I hate my life vibe, you're gonna really dig this. You're supposed to tip like at a strip club, but it's not a strip club, and you will get the stink eye if you don't. Small venue, packed, nowhere to sit, no room to move. Sure, there are women and a lot more than a regular strip club. Okay, so there's women at about every bar in Hollywood too. Vegan hipsters that feel bad about going to a real strip club might like this place. 1 star.
Yeah, he wrote a dissertation.
I know.
Um, hips. Oh, okay, I want to understand when they say they don't get naked. I'm trying to understand because the strip clubs are usually they show a lot of
It's
flesh.
it's the law in
Yeah,
California.
no, it's the law everywhere. You can't be topless, or you have to have like a bikini type thing on. So I mean, he wanted to see naked. He's in the wrong time frame because they don't do that anymore. They
Well, also,
outlawed naked.
from a state, it's different state by state, but
Well, I know that New York, well, I think it was the first ones that stopped the full naked, and Jersey doesn't do full naked.
yeah,
Here
they
in
don't do
Pennsylvania,
bottoms, but they'll do topless or whatever.
they'll show you, like they'll show like not that I know personally, but a friend of mine that went to a strip club a couple years ago.
Your friend that's
They
playing Call of Duty. Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah.
well, they they show their boobs, but they won't dance with their titties hanging out. They'll let you touch them or show their titty, and then they put it back up, like for the money and stuff like that. But I don't recall like completely topless dancers anymore.
No, I think they dance topless.
Me
Mm,
too. Because I've been to
topless?
strip clubs.
And
Yeah.
topless. The only thing
Well,
you're not gonna,
Canada is different,
yeah,
Gina.
yeah. Well, no. There's topless in the U.S., but like you won't see like bottomless in the United States. But speaking of Canada, like you go to Toronto or something, they do go bottomless.
Well, it's around. Yeah, they go full Monty over there. Here they stopped that a long time ago. That was back when in the 70s and 80s where you they had the peep shows on 42nd Street.
Hmm.
Everybody was
Well,
completely naked.
they better be showing in more bottomless too, because the lowest denomination of dollar bills is a $5 bill.
Yeah, so you got to show your cooter.
You gotta show everything for
I,
that
I,
five
I
dollars.
yeah, I heard in like Times Square they had like spank booths or something.
Oh yeah, Times Square, forget about it. My mom, we used to walk through there and she would like make us cross the street. Don't look. It was don't look, don't look, don't look, don't look. And you wanted to look so bad because you saw so many signs and flashing lights, peep show this, peep show that, nude, nude, nude. And you're like, oh my God, what's going on over here? It's like, don't look over there, don't look over here.
Like I only know some of this stuff because of like Sal, the stockbroker, Governor Alley from the Howard Stern show. He's like a very pervy dude. So he always talks about his like he would go to those like spank booths in like Times Square.
Yeah, Times Square.
Like
They used to call them peep shows.
yeah, and then like apparently like this is I know women are like gonna be grossed out by this, but apparently like a lot of times the dudes just like this is I'm giving y'all like a warning. This is like super gross, so cover your ears. But like in those little booths, some supposedly like dudes they'll just like they'll blow their loads on like the freaking floor, and then some dude has to like mop it up or some shit.
They definitely had the booths where you peep show, you just keep putting the money in and the show keeps going, the curtain keep going, and
Mm,
then somebody has to come clean it up. That's like the on 42nd Street also they had the X-rated movie theaters
mm,
where people used to go in there and watch porn in a movie
Well, that's
theater.
like Amsterdam and the red light district.
Yes, it was
mm,
very much like that. But they 42nd Street had full blown movie theaters where they were giving porn at
mm,
any time of day, and people would go in there at lunchtime and watch porn. And I feel very sorry for the person who had to go in there and clean up.
mm. Okay, should I go to the next review?
Yeah.
Okay, this is from Harry. It says, I stopped into this establishment that so many recommended. I was having a great night meeting people, trying to forget how terrible my day had been. Just when I was at ease, I was told to leave due to the fact that I was only drinking water. I'm an alcoholic, so water is my drink of choice. So either I endanger my sobriety or I decided to that being social is not worth the cheer up value. So I was escorted out and I won't return. I did see plenty of overserved people get their car from the valet. Explain that. 1 star.
Well, I mean, he did go in there to try to forget about his bad day and ended up having a worse day. So kind of feel bad
Yeah.
for him.
Well, yeah, at least I have to give him credit for having self-control.
He probably went home and called the cops and told them they had a lot of drunk drivers leaving there so he could feel better about his
The
day.
narc. The narc.
Yeah, he probably went home and narked on everybody.
Mhm.
Fuck this place. I'm calling the police.
And then called
True.
AAA, or not AAA. What, like
Yeah,
AA sponsor.
yeah.
Uh, yeah. Hey. Okay, next review is from Kate. It says, I live near Jumbo, so I figured I would check it out for work. Of course, they hired me right away, but my coworkers were tore up from the floor up. Not only did they hire middle-aged housewives complete with stretch marks, but they also hired transsexuals. I quit after 3 hours and went back to the jet. 1 star.
Well, now we got to find out what the jet is.
It's probably another strip club.
Yeah, now we got to do some research on the jet.
I'm trying to remember, was Gigi Dancer allegedly trans or what?
Yes.
Yeah, so she probably ran into Gigi Dancer.
I mean, there's people that are into that. It's a free market. There's people who
Yeah, no,
go particularly for that.
you got to make the Benjamins. You got to make the money.
They should have like a separate day of the week though, so that you don't cross.
Trans Thursdays or something.
Yeah, tranny Thursdays
Well, I don't think
or
you can.
Tuesdays.
Tranny is like a that's like
Tuesday.
the
Yeah.
that's like the
I
N
think
word.
that might be, yeah.
That was the last one.
No, no, I'm saying
No.
you're not supposed to say tranny.
Oh, you're not supposed to. I'm sorry. Any trannies listening?
Yeah, you're supposed to say like transsexual or something. Anyway,
Transsexuals.
okay, so then
LGBTQ, whatever, all the letters, all the rainbow letters.
They know that we welcome all here. We don't discriminate.
Discriminating.
We
we
do
we
not
we
discriminate
we only dislike Nikki Exotica for her specifically, but not because she's trans.
for her personality,
Yeah,
not her sexuality.
yeah. Okay, so the next review is from Anika. It says, why is the DJ a jukebox where one of the off-duty dancers has to pick each and every song? This place was a joke. If you're going to waste your time going, just stick to the Coronas because they're in bottles that look cleaner than their glasses and are better than their below the bottom shelf liquor. I tried to like the dancers, but they didn't have any rhythm. Best stunt was when one walked on the ceiling for a minute. I was happy to leave to our next spot for the evening, but in shock that there was a line around the building when we left. Save your time, 1 star.
They had strippers walking on the ceiling. Maybe she was possessed.
I don't know.
Strip clubs are not what they used to be.
No.
Here's a Anthony. It says, why am I here? People were packed in here tighter than a butt plug. It was quite uncomfortable. Those girls crawling up and down those poles didn't have fathers who loved them. How do you feel gawking at them? I felt like I was watching an episode of Law and Order SVU. It was such a train wreck. I didn't know how to get out of there fast enough. It's so sad watching as they collect their quote earnings after their dance. I could barely stomach it. Never again. 1 star.
He sounds like a serial killer. Like
He
he's
sounds like the
angry.
old man with the iPad.
No, he sounds like he's disgusted by strippers and he will go next level if he was alone in an alley with one.
Yeah, he's like he's one of those people that's like he's disgusted by it, but secretly he like loves it or something.
Yeah, that's like serial killers. They're disgusted by it, but yet turned on.
Yeah, or like they're like those like conservative politicians that are like disgusted by gays, but then they're secretly like,
Then they got a Tinder.
Yeah.
Then they're on Tinder trying to hook up everywhere.
yeah.
Oh my goodness. He thought he was going to throw a Bible at one of the strippers. I was waiting for him to say he wanted to pray with them.
Mm, true. Okay, the next review is from Joe. It says, let's see, it says, stay away. Low life clientele and a doorman with serious issues. The doorman is an uneducated low life. This is not the place where you'd like to go to have a fun night. 1 star.
Yeah, there goes that doorman again.
Mhm.
That dang doorman.
Yeah, doing shady shit. Well, he's the owner, so yeah.
True. Okay, next review is from Calgar. It says, attitude of the dancers are bad. Even if you sit all the way to the back and not watching the dancers, they want you to tip almost every time. If you don't, they start to give you a weird looks and they act like they're talking about your friends group. I mean, tip means you don't have to pay if they make you pay. That's not a tip anymore. If you just want to grab a beer, this is not the place. If you want to tip a dancer nonstop, don't go there. Go to a real strip club. 1 star.
So the strippers were doing the Jedi mind trick on him. You will tip me. You will tip me.
Yeah, after every dance, they're
You're
gonna
like, don't make eye contact.
True. Okay,
Look to the floor.
this one's from Honest. It says, the first time here from out of town, and my Los Angeles friends told me about it, rude dancers and bar staff. On top of that, there was one dancer there with big false eyelashes who every time she walked past had a certain odor. I mean, this place is gross. I will not be returning ever. 1 star.
Oh, that's something we didn't have tonight. A stinky one. We usually
We
have
always have to have
yeah,
one.
we usually get 2 or 3 stinkies in one night. Today we only got one stinky.
Mhm. All right, this one's from Nushin. It says, let's see. It says it's one thing to wait in line to get in a bar because the place is packed, but it's a whole other story when the loser of a bouncer is trying to hustle you for $20 to be privileged enough to bypass the line. The drinks are crap and the dancers are ugly and don't dance unless there are tips flowing. Entertainers are supposed to entertain first. Bouncers are supposed to check ID and not make people wait. But this place advertises as a bar with no entry fee and a happy place. After waiting in line in 50-degree weather, these pretentious assholes with an I'm better than you attitude will be out of business faster than you think. Skip it and head to Harvard and Stone. Beautiful dancers, live music, and they're all nice people. 1 star.
I mean, they keep saying the same, reiterating the place is packed. The place is packed. The place is packed. But then the stripper quality is terrible. So, and the drinks are terrible. So, what the hell is everybody packing that place for?
I
It's
don't
not
know.
the music because they're using a
A
jukebox.
jukebox.
Yeah, it's not the drinks and it's not the strippers. And they don't sell food. So, then why are they packed?
I don't know. Seems like it's like a hipster hangout. I don't know. This is from Jason. It says, Jumbos, where strippers go to die. This place is a dump, and I haven't been here in a few years because I finally learned that no matter how much I drink, ugly boobs just don't do it for me. R.I.P. Kenny, 2 stars.
Where strippers go to die?
True.
That was funny.
Mm, all right, this is from Masha. It says, I was having a great time until one of the dancers stole my iPhone charger, claiming it was hers. Feeling dumb for tipping her a bunch of money. Thanks for ruining an otherwise great night. 1 star. So
Oh,
they're gonna steal your electronics and that motherfucker, even chargers.
they in there to boost your shit.
Mhm.
Who takes a phone charger to a strip club?
I don't know.
That's the first question I have.
Not,
Well, the same guy
Well,
that takes an iPad.
yeah.
not to the strip club, but my one of my friends, he always had like 2% battery before he went out, and then he would bring his charger with him. But then when he would go to a bar, he would like ask the bartender, he's like, "Hey, can you like plug in my charger on my phone for me behind the bar?"
Oh, I've seen people do that.
Yeah, it's like kind of annoying.
It is, and then they go home drunk and forget the phone, the whole phone, and got to come back to the bar the next day.
Yeah. Okay, this
Why
one.
don't they have battery banks?
Mhm.
Like, why doesn't he have a battery bank on standby?
Well, before battery banks, Gina, people used to sit at the at the bus terminal and plug in their phones.
Mhm.
I
Okay,
know.
this one's from Luke. It says, "Wow, so let's begin. Walking to the shithole to begin with because my friend ditched me, and I enter around 5 p.m. and a bunch of like white trash dancers and an Asian chick are sitting around and giving me dirty looks. And then the bartender who clearly sees me takes like forever to come to the other side of the bar because she's involved in an important discussion with some weirdo in the corner giving her a massage. She was old too. My first question was, what time do hot chicks arrive? Then the bitch owner has a lot of nerve to have a TV but not turn it on. And if you ask the old lady from 1925 about turning the TV on, you will get a dire look or dirty look. The place smells like feet in desperation. 1 star. So yeah, that's Luke.
Uh, in desperation.
Like, are we talking about like athlete's foot or like foot fun guy? Like, what kind of like
Just
feet are we
sweaty
talking
feet.
about?
Just sweaty feet.
Okay, this one's from Lucy. It says, this is an absolutely horrible place. We went here on July 12th, which was a Friday night. A dancer in white swimsuit on stage, sorry, a dancer in a white swimsuit on stage danced in a reluctant tone, poker face, and staring at people as everyone owes her money. It's not surprising that she got miserable tips. Most of the audiences were actually really feeling awkward and even discussing why she looked so angry and scary. All of a sudden, the dancer pointed to one of my friends sitting down on the stage and yelled, "Fuck you." My friends were all terrified and speechless for a moment. We did not yell back because this scene was just so absurd. We did tip her, actually. Maybe she's just not satisfied with her total tips of the night, but really staring and yelling at audience is absolutely not a professional way of performing. I will not go here anymore and do not recommend this place. Only if you have like over $80 to tip to the dancer, or maybe you should find another place to have fun. Do not torture and humiliate yourself. 1 star.
She was angry. She was angry and
Sure.
possessed. I think there's something going on there. Maybe they need the what is it, the ghost hunters to go there because you got a stripper dancing on the ceiling, another one that hypnotizes you to give her tips. You got one that's just angry all the time. Maybe there's something going on there.
Maybe like the feet smell like
And the
this.
smell of feet too.
Foot
That could
feet.
be, yeah, it could be the smell of a demon. Could be
Mhm.
demons in there. Demon strippers.
True. Okay, so that was that. Okay, next review is from Sam. It says one sentence. It says it's a strip club with it's a strip club with drink minimums, creepy dudes, and that sleazy feeling. 1 star.
Well, he just reiterated what the last guy's dissertation told us.
True. Okay, that's the first batch, and then we're down to like I think we have like 9 more.
What?
This is a big ass batch. That's what she said.
Lord have mercy. 9 more?
Yeah, okay, okay. This is from Betsy. It says Jumbo's is a tiny bar. Oh, is that supposed to be like ironic, like jumbo shrimp or whatever? Anyway, Jumbo's is a tiny bar with 5 pole dancers. Last Friday night was my first and last visit. While sitting on the row with my husband, minding my own business, I was totally taken by surprise when the dancer on the pole walked up, grabbed my hair, and slapped the fuck out of my face. She also came back to try it again in front of the other 4 dancers, the bartender, and a full audience. Getting physically attacked is not for me. Note to Jumbo's management, never allow your staff to hit a customer. It is just bad business practice. 1 star.
Okay, I got a lot of questions. She was sitting there with her husband minding her own business, and the stripper
Allegedly.
hopped off stage, grabbed her by the hair, and slapped her in the face.
Yeah, let me read that sentence again. While sitting on the rail with my husband, minding my own business, I was totally taken by surprise when the dancer on the pole walked up, grabbed my hair, and slapped the shit out of my face.
Oh, there's more to that story, but we don't know. We won't know.
Exactly.
We
Hence
won't
the
know.
allegedly.
I'm telling you, maybe there has to be an exorcism performed there. There's some kind of evil demon in that bar, in that strip joint, attacking customers for no reason.
I don't know. So there's that. Let's see. Okay, this is from Mary Marlin Money. It says, "Your place is trashy and dirty, gross. Please don't come here ever. The staff is trashy, as in diseased, legitimately. At least it looks that way. Either get new staff or shut down, period. Sad. I came into a good time and the left in with a bad taste in my mouth because it was trashy as hell. Ew. 1 star."
Trashy,
Yeah.
trashy. Bad taste in your mouth. Trashy. I I got nothing. I got nothing.
Okay, this one's kind of long. It says it's from Joan. I guess that's a woman. Incredibly overrated strip bar, or whatever you want to call this unfortunate hellhole. There's a drink minimum which I can understand and overlook, but the price for a can of PBR was absurd. The dancers seemed nice enough, but I was hardly entertained. They were wearing awful outfits. Those arm warmer things, black and white striped ones. Someone get this Hot Topic mall punk out of here. And not even funny bad, just bad, sad bad. They sort of just gyrated around really predictably, didn't really use the pole, weren't engaging, didn't even take off little things to kind of tease the audience and make it a little more fun. And then they try to pressure you into tipping the girls. I'm not against tipping. In fact, I believe you should tip as much as you can when deserved. But come on, the fact that you're trying to shake it out of me does not make me want to give it. And God, don't even get me started on the people that were hanging out there. I guess I'm just an asshole, but I'm still never going back here again. 1 star.
I just don't understand. Everybody keeps saying the same thing, yet they seem to have a large following of customers, and I
Mm.
don't know. It doesn't make sense. Is this still open? I mean, I might have to go over there and check it out myself and see what's going on.
Maybe it's near the airport or near a hotel, you know.
I'm gonna
Mm.
take a young priest and an old priest with me if I do go, like in The Exorcist,
True.
and have the place checked for ghosts and demons.
True. Okay, this one's from Matthew. It says, "My friend got hit with a car driven by a valet, and the valet company wouldn't admit that they were the wrong. The Jumbos was no help in resolving the issue. 1 star." So yeah, watch out for the valet, I guess. I don't know.
Was it
Yeah, maybe
Matt?
it's Matt.
Was it Matt that did it?
Oh, good callback.
Matt was in the valet,
Allegedly. It's like,
allegedly,
maybe it was Matt in his tow truck. Not playing.
before
Um,
the tow truck.
let's see. This one's from Ed K. It says, "I came in here to see what the hype was all about. This place is overrated. It's full of douchebags and hipsters, hipster wannabes. It's kind of small in there too. Nothing wrong in that, but when all the douchebags in there look at you at the same time, the room feels more crowded, and I wanted to beat the shit out of all of them. It's not even a strip club. Not that I was looking for a strip club. Parking sucks in this area. Not the fault of the club, though. If you drive over here and pull over somewhere and watch the door, you'll notice people come in, and 1 minute later, the same people get out and leave for good. Probably this for the same reasons I did. The doorman, the younger, fat, bald one, was an asshole. He wouldn't move out of the way when I said, 'Excuse me.' Both times coming in and leaving this place, I will say though, the crowd patrons here are a bunch of dicks. But the employees, other than the asshole fat doorman, seem nice. I hope that makes up for that 1 star. 1 star. That's it. Um,
The
okay.
fact that people are dipping in and dipping out can only mean one thing. They're not there for the strippers or the drinks or the music.
Hmm.
The first review was probably the most accurate to describe the place. The owner selling crap at the door,
Crap slash crack. Just kidding.
allegedly.
Allegedly. Okay, so yeah. Okay. Speaking of crack, this review is from Dope Boy 19. Um, it says, "I would not set foot in there again. I expected burlesque dancers, and there were mostly pole dancers, with the exception of one. I can still appreciate the female form and enjoy, especially when it's not my night, but my husband's, it's his birthday. What really upset me though was the bouncer. It was not quite 2 a.m., the advertised closing time, and he would not let let me have my last sip of wine. I was not drunk. I was very polite with him, just asking if I could finish my wine. But he took my glass and pushed me toward the door. Very upset to be treated that way. 1 star. So there's
Give me
that.
give me that glass of wine. Give me that last swig, bitch. Get out of here.
That boxed wine, give me that.
We need to put that back in the box.
Okay, this one is from Basak, not to be confused with Ballsack. It says there's only one thing to say about this place, bad attitude. The dancers were okay, they were not great, but we tipped them well. But beware of the rude blonde waitress with a terrible attitude. She treats you like you're not a paying customer. I'm sure there are a lot of people who will agree with this. She's just terrible, and there are no other waitresses, so that means my friends and I will never go there again. I don't know who hired her, but it was a big mistake. For the ones who read this, just go to another strip bar slash club where you will be treated nicely. We're customers. We don't deserve this bullshit. 1 star. Okay, we're down to the second to last review.
Okay.
Okay, so down to the second to last. So this is from Kendall. It says the dancing scene in LA leaves a hell of a lot to be desired, but at least I can feel comfortable going here with loved ones from all walks of life. The girls here can actually dance. Some are better at working the pole than others, but isn't that everywhere? Definitely a great place to go to unwind, enjoy some good strong drinks that they definitely don't skimp on the liquor and enjoy the dancers doing what they do without the need of enough plastic to generate 1,000 1 million Barbies. 3 stars.
The owner probably wrote that.
So that
I
was that
just
was
like
that, that was that
I
one
just like that.
review that's nice or something.
No, I just liked it because it said not enough plastic to generate 1 million Barbies.
The
That's why I added
the,
it.
the grumpy old owner at the front door wrote that. He's like, let me get some put 3 stars on here. Get
Mhm.
some more hipsters in here.
Sure. Okay, you ready for the final review?
Yes.
Okay, it's from Hannah. It says, last review, 1 sentence, 1 star. It says, bald door guy was very rude and he seemed like a Walmart version of Danny DeVito wannabe. 1 star.
Yeah.
So everyone just hates the bouncer.
The bald guy, man. They got to get rid of the bald guy. He's scaring away the customers.
Yep.
The bald guy and the mean dancer that dances to Poker Face that hypnotizes you from the stage.
Yeah, the Danny DeVito guy that probably looks like Big Ed or something. I don't think
Yeah.
him.
Oh yeah. Well, I had a lot of reviews. Is it still open?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, we got to send a picture of that if they have it. I want to see what it looks
I have them all. I sent it to the group chat, and I'll send them on
like. I
Patreon
want to
as
see
well.
what is holding the wall. It's packed, but it sucks. What it
Well, apparently it's been like it's very popular in pop culture.
Mhm.
Like
well, we
Anthony
know it's not.
Bourdain has described it as a fan, and like Courtney Love once performed here, like
You should
performed
have led.
there.
You should have led with that. Courtney Love.
So I posted to the group chat. I'm just gonna post it on Patreon right now. It's
Uh,
like on Hollywood Boulevard. It's in East
Uh,
Hollywood Boulevard.
yeah, that's probably why it's so
yeah,
crowded.
that's probably why it's a popular spot. I mean, if you got such a good location, you could just step up your game a little bit more, right? Get
Mhm.
some better dancers. Get another guy. Get another bouncer.
That doesn't look like Danny DeVito.
Yeah, get another
The
dance.
Walmart version.
Yeah, get a DJ and not a jukebox.
Mhm.
All right. Well,
So yeah, I think we covered all the bases in the 90-day and strip club world.
yeah, I think I'm done for today. I got an early morning, so
True. Yeah. Thank you, Gina, for the reviews on short notice.
No worries. I just didn't know if tonight was happening. I'm like, oh shit.
True. And thank you, JLP, for keeping the show rolling.
With the
thank you.
commentary.
Thank you all for listening. And I hope
True.
everybody has a great weekend.
Yeah, thank you to our live listeners that are hardcore. So let me give some shout outs to Amberlee, Angelica, Coco Puff, Lana, Nikki, Pineapple Girl, and Sherry. So yeah, Angelica, I hope it was worth waiting up for. I know your time off is very limited, so we appreciate you tuning in. And yeah, shout out to Sophia for sending Gina the recommendation for the strip club.
Yeah, you know what? Now you look at the pictures. The strippers don't look that bad unless they changed it up.
Well, LA is known for their women, right?
Yeah, unless they changed it up, but the girls don't look that bad.
You know, they look good.
All right.
All right. Join our Patreon if you want to see the photos of these strippers. And yeah, I think that's it.
All right. So you guys have a nice weekend. Everybody have a good time.
All
Have
right,
a
yeah,
nice weekend.
I'll do my outro. Thank you, everybody, for listening tonight. Fiancé Fridays on
Friday.
Friday.
Peace out, everybody.
Out.
Good night.
Good
Bye.
night.
All right.